Assalamu alaikum. So today we will talk about should more Muslims get into AI filmmaking and AI ads. And I say absolutely. Now, I don't want to seem biased, but hear me out. So there are two parts into this: AI filmmaking, such as films, animation, storytelling, and AI ads, such as providing service to the brands, right? So let's start with AI filmmaking. Why Muslims should do it? Number one, we are in need of much more ethical and moral films. We're in need of them. Why are we in need of them? Because right now everyone is creating all kinds of films, and we know most films, they are actually going against the moral and the ethical guidance of Islam. Therefore, we need more alternatives for adults and for children as well, so that they can watch things and be inspired by morally good and ethically good films which follow the guidance of Islam. Number two, alternatives for children. As I touched upon this, we have a lot of cartoons where our children, they're being inspired by cartoons which are not grounded in Islamic principles. And for our children, we always need alternatives, because if we do not create alternatives, they will end up watching the cartoons which will influence them negatively. And as you all know, we Muslims, we want our kids to grow up grounded in their religion and to be proud and to act upon the teachings of Islam. Therefore, we need more Muslims creating alternative animation storytellers for the children to watch. And because of the technology today, which is growing and are improving, this is more needed than ever. We need more creatives and storytellers in our Ummah who will be able to produce amazing animations and films. And then number three, as you know, we have the Quran, Hadith, we have the stories of the great scholars, we have the heroes of Islam. We all grew up learning about them, and the stories are so amazing. The lessons that we got from them until today, we carry it with ourselves in everyday situation. We are visual beings, and today it's true more than ever. Before, it was people reading books and texts and poems, but now we are very visual people. Everything is visual. Therefore, we need to show these stories of us visually to the people so they get inspired, both Muslims and non-Muslims alike. Let's move on to AI ads. For AI ads, we have more Islamic conscious entrepreneurs. What do I mean by this? We have more and more Muslim entrepreneurs who are actually really concerned about whether they're doing things according to Islamic guidelines and principles. And that is due because the knowledge has spread, people are learning more, and people are more motivated to serve the deen. Therefore, they're becoming more conscious about what they're doing. And you can easily see this by so many great Muslim founders who are creating something in this niche. And that's where you come in, by creating ads which follows the Islamic guidelines, which understands their audience. And that's where you have the edge. Number two, ads around Muslim products and services such as the miswak, the prayer mats, the abaya, or Islamic finance, investments, agencies that work with a Muslim audience. So these are places where you as a Muslim have an understanding of this culture already. Take any Muslim from around the world, we do things which are the same basically. We will understand each other on a deeper level no matter where we are from. And that is because of the way we grew up, the teachings that we got, which is from the Prophet ﷺ and the Quran, where around the world is being taught in the similar manner. Therefore, in this niche, we are in need of more Muslims who understand this niche, who understands the Muslim audience and society, who understand the sensitivity behind the Islamic culture, and to be able to create ads and amazing storytellers for these brands to talk more deeply and to talk very closely to the Muslim audience and the buyers. And that's what the Muslim companies will benefit a lot from. Now, I can tell you much more things, but I thought these are the fundamentals, or let's say the major things which Muslims can already start doing when it comes to AI filmmaking and AI ads. I hope that gave you some kind of idea. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'm always open. I always love discussing with fellow people. And I hope you found that useful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.